I'm former California Superior Court presiding judge Cheryl Ellsworth, and I've been on the front lines of resolving parents' conflict for decades. But as a twice married, once divorced mother of 6, I've seen it all. Whether you're dealing with a true parenting partner or a genuine jerk, there's 2 sides to every story. I want to hear yours. This is the coParenter Project, and I'm here to answer your coparenting questions. Hi guys, welcome to the coParenter Project. No matter how many times I've asked him, my co-parent won't get our son and daughter to call me before they go to bed. Surely a judge will force him to have them call, right? This is not something you bring before the court. This is not an issue you want a court to decide, because pretty soon you will find that if you ask the court to make decisions that limit your ability to have flexibility, they are going to do that. They would prefer that you go outside of this and start to learn to communicate a little bit better. I suggest that you consider something like coParenter. They can help you be able to communicate your concerns, your desires, and give and take a little bit. Maybe your partner doesn't really know at this early onset of the separation how important it is for you to say goodnight. Obviously, this isn't legal advice. This is, again, just my 2 cents from the retired judge, Cheryl Ellsworth. But I've got to tell you, you call him if he doesn't call you. What's the problem? There's a 2-way wire going both ways, or wireless, and you should be able to pick up the phone and call him. If you're telling me she doesn't pick up the phone, that's a different story, but don't rely on her to do your job. You know what? You got to get creative here. If you can't blame her. She's new to being a single parent. You've told me you were just newly separated. And with that comes a lot of extra work. So maybe you can suggest that a sticky note is put on a mirror so that every time he's brushing his teeth, it says, don't forget to call dad before bedtime. Or if he has a favorite stuffed animal, pin it on the stuffed animal, that bedtime snuggle. Whatever it is, just don't put too much pressure on that kid so they feel bad that having to call you is now a chore and a list of things that they have to be responsible for. Quite honestly, if you're looking out for the best interests of the child, they don't have to talk to you every day. That's your need, not their need. So if you're putting their needs first, then you're going to make it easier on them. Now, you can work with your spouse because it does feel good to communicate with your child every day for them and for you. But let's put their needs first. If you miss a time, everything's going to be okay. I would suggest that you either call mom or you set up some kind of routine that while they're brushing their teeth or while they're hearing their bedtime story, that's when they make that phone call to you. One of the easiest ones is to set a text with a time and ask her gently to set an alarm. You can use a sticky note, you can use any kind of clever mechanism, but we're all glued to our phones and they have bells and whistles and all kinds of razzle-dazzle things. And you can just simply ask every time before bedtime to get a phone call. If that doesn't work, I would set my own alarm and make that phone call yourself.